Hi, my name is Janine, and I care a lot about taking good care of our home, planet Earth. Have you ever taken a moment to appreciate how fantastic planet Earth is? It's truly an amazing place. One of the most fascinating and fundamental features of our planet is that everything is connected. Everything from energy to water and other elements all cycle through different natural systems, like the water cycle, for example. Today, I'm going to tell you about one part of the Earth, our atmosphere, and how things we do down here on land can change the atmosphere and the climate of our planet. I bet you've learned that one of the things that makes Earth a place where so many cool organisms like plants and animals and people live is because Earth is just the right distance from our sun. Not too close and not too far away from that giant burning hot ball of gases that provides Earth with heat and light. But that's not the only thing that makes Earth livable for so many amazing organisms. Another very important thing has to do with the types of gases that are in our air on Earth and what those gases do. The scientific name for all the air on Earth, from the air in your classroom to the air way up above where planes fly, is called Earth's atmosphere. The atmosphere is one important component of Earth's climate system. A system is a group of components that interact with and influence each other. On Earth, the atmosphere, or all the gases in our air that surround and protect the planet, are part of the system that influences the Earth's climate, its temperature, its precipitation, and a lot more. What happens to one component of the system will change or alter the other parts of the system, and so on. We're surrounded by the air in our atmosphere. We breathe it, sure. But what is air? What's it made of? It's different than the air on other planets like Mars. You probably know that there's oxygen in Earth's air. When you breathe in, you're breathing the oxygen that's in the air. But did you know that Earth's air is only about 20% oxygen? That's not even a quarter of the total amount of the gases in our air. So if only 20% of the air is oxygen, what's the rest of it? There are several other gases in the air on Earth besides oxygen, and each of those gases has special qualities and abilities. But I want to talk to you about some gases in our air that are really important to the Earth's climate system. They're less well known than oxygen. They're called the greenhouse gases. These gases have an amazing and super important ability to absorb the heat energy from the sun, and then at night when the sun goes down, they re-emit that heat energy back toward Earth to warm it. Because of this special ability, the greenhouse gases are a very important part of what makes Earth habitable for all life. Without these amazing greenhouse gases, it would be much too cold for most life on Earth. The most important of these greenhouse gases are number one, carbon dioxide. That's what all the plants on Earth breathe in. Same as we breathe oxygen, they breathe carbon dioxide. And number two, methane. There's much less methane than carbon dioxide in Earth's atmosphere, but it can absorb even more heat than the sun than carbon dioxide can. These greenhouse gases, the carbon dioxide and the methane, for example, they do sort of the same thing our blanket or our jacket does for us when it's cold out. They trap heat and keep it close to us to keep us warm. The Earth's atmosphere is kind of like a jacket of gases surrounding the Earth, keeping it warm enough for life. What would happen if on a warm day, you kept putting on more and more sweatshirts or more and more jackets, one on top of the other on top of the other? You'd get pretty hot, right? Well, for the past 200 years or so, humans have been doing many things that unfortunately have been moving large amounts of carbon dioxide and methane from the land into the atmosphere, where they trap heat from the sun and keep it around warming the Earth. Can you predict what happens to Earth's climate when more heat-trapping gases are added to the atmosphere? Number one, this is causing the temperature of the Earth to increase or get warmer. You can see from these images of the temperature of Earth over the last 100 years how it has changed because of adding more greenhouse gases to the air. This problem of too much greenhouse gases being added to the air, causing too much heat to stick around and warm our planet, is called global warming, because the extra greenhouse gases from things us humans are doing is causing the entire globe to warm up. The air, the oceans, all of it. You may have also heard this called climate change, because the warming is changing the Earth's entire climate all over the world. It's getting too hot for some plants and animals to survive. The warmer ocean and air are causing super big powerful storms and super big powerful forest fires. So, what have people been doing that causes these greenhouse gases to be added to the air? Great question. Do you know how the electricity of your house or school is made, or what powers most cars, buses, and planes? Well, for hundreds of years, people have been using substances called fossil fuels to power activities like the ones I just named. Fossil fuels are made of carbon. Sound familiar? Carbon dioxide? Remember, this is a heat-trapping greenhouse gas. So using fossil fuels for electricity is adding more greenhouse gases into the air and trapping more of the sun's heat in our air. When we stop at the gas station to fuel up a car or truck, that gasoline is a type of fossil fuel made of carbon. When we turn on the air conditioner to cool down our school in summer, that also uses fossil fuels. More carbon, more greenhouse gases. Luckily, we know what to do to stop global warming. If putting too much greenhouse gases into the air and oceans has caused the Earth to be out of balance and to warm too much, what's the opposite of addition? That's right, subtraction. Removing a lot of the greenhouse gases from the air and not adding more is what is going to restore the balance and help slow global warming. And so we're in luck because people already know how to switch to ways of powering our driving and electricity that don't create greenhouse gases. Have you heard or seen of any of these climate change solutions? Electric cars, turning off lights and TV when you're not using them, solar panels to power your house or school, eating more fruits and vegetables and less meat. Have you? Maybe you've already begun to do some of these things. Keep listening to the videos and playing the games to learn more about global warming solutions that we all can do every day to cut greenhouse gases and help solve climate change. Thanks. Bye.